Wow.
So era of, oh, I'm just going to land next day, I'm going back to Nigeria or I'm flying back to India is over because of COVID. They found that the more people are moving from one place to another, they spread the virus. So the new policy now is to limit soft landing,
Oh, wow.
except you meet certain conditions as a PR. So that is the new policy now. For now, going forward, that's how it's going to be. So that's one of.
So what about people who already have their PRs and are abroad?
You already have your PR, you're abroad. You can't be jumping back and forth. Like for example, you can't be jumping back and forth anymore because the CBSA or the officer at the point of entry will query you. So
Oh,
now
wow.
you are in the era of COVID. You must come up with a plan. Your 14 days plan to show at the point of entry that you'll be able to abide by the 14 days isolation period. So things is changing with immigration as well. So if you have been coming back and forth, be ready to explain to the officer at the point of entry
Wow.
how you're going to be doing your 14 days plan upon getting to Canada. So that's as per COVID-19 updates
Oh,
with
wow.
respect to PR that are doing soft landing.
Oh, wow. I hope you guys can hear.
An exception.
I hope you guys can hear, especially those who have their PRs and are abroad. The
Yes.
era of going back and forth is gradually coming to an end. Is
That's
your
correct.
Canadian
That is
PR,
correct.
and they want you to come and live in the country. Oh, wow.
That's correct.
Wow.
So the second one also, it's an update from CBSA yesterday about a Nigerian.
From where? From C?
CBSA, Canada Border Service Agency.
Okay.
About a Nigerian that has been claimed to be immigration consultant, whereas it's not, in Manitoba. And he has been doing the unexpected, giving wrong advice, collecting money from people. So that's another update.
Why?
So
But why must Nigeria always be? Why must our names?
I'm tired as well. I don't know.
Why?
If you want to be an immigration consultant, go to the school,
And
go get the
get the
license.
license. And if you are not, let people know that you are not. And maybe you are working under an immigration consultant, but just make people know instead of misrepresenting and just lying that you are what you are not. Aye,
Absolutely.
God.
So the case is going to court on the 13th of July, and a lot is happening in some of the provinces about Nigerians. They are on the radar. All of them are doing that. A lot of them are doing that, particularly in Manitoba and Saskatchewan. So they are doing that, and the focus is on them. So if they are doing that, they have to stop now. So that is the one advice I can give to them. They are not licensed to represent anybody. Before you patronize anybody, ask for their license. Do your due diligence.
That's why they keep getting, that's why a lot of people keep spending money, and then they'll say, oh, someone took 1 million naira or 10 million, 5 million naira for them and their family to do their Canadian application, and then the person will just go with the money and be giving them stories because the person was never even a consultant.
Yes.
That's the good
Because
one.
if you are a consultant and the consultant misbehaves,
Yes.
you can always report to the government. So it's as simple as that. So it's either you patronize somebody that if the person misbehaves, you can report to the government, or you want to make yourself to fall a victim. So the best option is go through the right path. So
Ah,
that's going to lead us
gosh.
to the topic we're going to be treating today.
Misrepresentation.
Yes. So I'm going to quickly talk a bit about the regulation and the act so that people can know that I am quoting from the source, not just KSA fabrication. Because a lot of Nigerians are becoming a victim of misrepresentation. I get calls virtually every day on misrepresentation.
Oh, wow.
And this is 5 years back. So I don't want my people back home to be victim of 5 years back from Canada just because of ignorance. So quickly, I'm going to go into that now. So misrepresentation can occur when you withhold material facts that can lead the officer to making wrong judgment as per approval of your material fact. So I'm going to discuss what material fact is all about. So before I go into that, so as per section A41 of the Immigration Act, a permanent resident or a foreign national is inadmissible for misrepresentation. A, for directly or indirectly misrepresenting. Directly or indirectly. Look at the term.
Directly or indirectly.
Yes. Misrepresenting or withholding material facts relating to a relevant matter that will induce or could induce an error in the administration of the acts. So what does that mean? It simply means you are not being truthful.
You're deliberately withholding information.
Exactly. So I'm going to share an example of deliberation, something that is deliberate, that it's intended not revealing that to the officer, either at the RICC or at the CBSA or at the border post. So, number two, if you are being sponsored by somebody that's already inadmissible to Canada, so you are guilty of that offense as well.
You're being sponsored by someone who is inadmissible, someone who can't come to Canada.
Exactly. For example, let me give you a scenario.
Who is not allowed to come.
Yes. For example, you have some people, the husband applied to Canada, to migrate to Canada, and along the line, the husband misrepresents material facts in his application. And such spouse or the husband of that person has been given 5 years back not to come to Canada.
Yes.
So technically, they always believe that, because my spouse is the one bad. So, as a wife,
I'm free.
I'm free to apply. No, you are not free to apply. You can't apply. Once one member of the family is banned, the rest of the family is banned for 5 years.
Everybody. Oh, wow.
Because Canadian immigration system is about family. It's about family. So once one member of the family misrep, he needs an application. The rest of the family have to wait for 5 years before they can reapply again.
Wow. Wow.
So that is when you say you are being sponsored by somebody that's already misrep, or somebody that's inadmissible to Canada. For example, an association is maybe somebody that is part of a terrorist group, or somebody that is under a risk security threat, and Canada has found that that person is inadmissible to Canada. And that person will say, okay, I can sponsor my spouse. Or if indirectly they discover that you want to sponsor a family member because of the fact that you are
inadmissible already.
You cannot sponsor that person. So that if you are being sponsored by such person, you're also guilty of that misrep.
Wow.
So
wow.
That's the B, according to the House.
I don't think people, I personally didn't know that, but now I know. And I don't think a lot of people, were aware of that before. So thank you so much for sharing that. Thanks.
So basically, because what we center on is PR, or people that want to come to Canada temporarily. So also, there's some aspect of misrep that also pertains to the refugee.
Okay.
So, but basically, I'm not going to be discussing that. That's going to be for another topic.
Okay.
But our focus is majorly on THR, temporary resident visa, and permanent resident visa to Canada. So, those are the major conditions that can warrant misrepresentation. So, another thing I'm going to add to this is just the fact that, for example, the minister have the right to vacate or make a decision as per you have a claim and the minister felt you misrep when you have a case. So the minister have the right to lead to what's called vacation or cessation of your PR for misrepresentation.
Wow.
So misrepresentation doesn't mean, I'm already in Canada. I have my PR and I can do anything I like. So if along the line they find out that you lied to end that PR, you are still subject to misrep.
Oh, wow.
So people need to have that clear understanding. So it's not just hooray. So they've got to be careful when they are managing their information with government of Canada. So let's look at what can induce error in terms of material facts. So, for example, failure to declare that you have been refused visa by Canada or any other country. That is a material fact. Failure to disclose that you have been refused visa by Canada or any other country is a material fact. For example, you applied to go to Sweden, and Sweden refused your application, and you now apply to Canada. You never disclose that. That is a material fact. So you are withholding material fact, and because of that, the officer have the right to give you 5 years back. Yes, this within their power to do that. And this mostly occurs when applicants are filling the form called background declaration form. The question, it's like, because people don't take time to read the questions, they just tick no, 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 no. There is a particular question in that section where you go to question number 6, D and E, where they ask about if you have been refused or any member of your family, not the word, yourself or any member of your family have been refused visa to Canada or any other country, or have been refused entry to Canada or any other country, yourself or all your family member. So it doesn't mean because you are filling an application, Canada have not refused me, but Canada have refused my wife. You still need to disclose that you have been refused. So on your scheduled background declaration form, question number 6D and 6E, you must ensure you check those questions very well. Is Canada or any other country? So people always say, I just read it's only Canada. I didn't take cognizance of those other countries. Once you tick no and you've been refused by those countries, then
That's already misrepresentation.
yes, that is material fact. And Canada share information with 5 countries: New Zealand,
Australia.
Australia, UK, and Canada. So those 5 countries share information source. That's by immigration. So although some other country might not be sharing with them, but you still need to disclose that as well. Even if Benin Republic deny you entry to their country, you should still disclose that. Yes, you still have to disclose that. Benin Republic,
Africa to Africa.
Africa to Africa. If they say no, you can't. So you still have to disclose that. So that is the truth. Now,
Wow.
another aspect of this is some people are in limbo in the sense that, for example, I'm going to use a scenario. Somebody based in the US and
Wait, KSA, sorry, someone said you should please share the countries again.
okay, the countries are New Zealand,
UK, United Kingdom, United States of America, Australia, and Canada.
and USA
Okay.
and Canada. Those are the 5 countries that share information when it comes to immigration. But you should still disclose any country. Every other country must still be disclosed in your application. So that's it. So let me go back to what I was saying.
Yeah.
For example, you are based in the US and you have problem with the law in the US, and eventually you are asked to leave the country. And when you leave the country voluntarily, please disclose that on your application when you're applying to Canada. Just tell them I was instructed to leave United States, for example. I left voluntarily, so I'm disclosing that I left US voluntarily. Even if you are deported from any country, still disclose it. It doesn't mean you've been admissible to Canada. The only time you've been admissible to Canada is if it is criminal inclined. And when it is criminal inclined, you can seek for rehabilitation.
Okay.
Even if it's criminal inclined, you can seek for rehabilitation. Rehabilitation is a different process entirely, so I'm not going to go into that today.
So are you trying to say someone that has a criminal record can still get a PR to Canada?
Right, under the
Under
same
that.
price. Yes, provided it is not murder, murder situation.
Okay.
So fine. Aside that, if it's theft or any other thing, provided you can get rehabilitation from that country, and you apply to Canada for rehabilitation as well, then once they clear you, you are 100% admissible to Canada.
I'm sure that's a whole long process entirely.
It's a long process. Rehabilitation is a long process on its own.
But it's
So
possible and it's
it's
doable.
possible. It's doable.
I didn't know that.
So
Okay.
yes, another material fact is this: providing a document that is found not to be genuine. When you supply a document during your application process that is not genuine, that's also a material fact. It can induce error in decision making. So if the officer discovers that you have submitted a fraudulent document, that is purely a misrep, and the officer will write to you informing you that we discovered you submitted document that is not genuine. Can you explain yourself? So I'm going to come to that later on, giving you guys solution on how to do that. So submitting fake or fraudulent document is material fact. So people need to be careful. For example, you decide to run your bank account. Ask somebody in the bank to inflate the figure for you. That is material fact. So please, people should not do that. So if you don't have the fund to come to Canada, prepare your mind, get the fund before you apply. Don't go and run anything. You don't run documents when it comes to migrating to Canada. Don't doubt your documents. So that's what that one is saying. Number 4, failure to mention a family member. There's an exception to that rule. But for example, if you are a PR holder, as at the time you are applying, you are married, and you decide not to disclose you are married, you claim single, and eventually the officer discover that you lied on your application, you are married but you're claiming single. That is material fact. Reason for this is this: every family member on your application must be examined to come to Canada. When Canada said examine, it simply means medically, and by you providing them police reports. So reason is, if you have disclosed that your family member, if you disclose your family member on your application, they will go for medical examination, and if any one of them is found medically inadmissible to Canada, the entire family will be inadmissible.
Wow. Everybody.
Yes, everybody is inadmissible. Everybody.
Wow.
For example, you are a family of 4. Somebody within the family maybe have a kind of a sickness that is considered extra to Canada. As such, the officer refused your application.
Do you have examples of such sicknesses or ailments? Do you have?
Of course, I do. One of them, and it's going to be shocking to you, it's high blood pressure.
Wow.
As simple as that is, if that is not managed very well, for example, when you go for your medical and you have high blood pressure, because it's a death sentence. If they find out that high blood pressure is not something under control, it's not under control, the medical panel can decide to say no, we're not going to pass this medical.
Sorry to cut you short. You know that I was so scared when I did my medicals because like we had all done it, the whole family of 5, we had done ours and we had left. And that thing takes the whole day because we're there from morning till evening, doing different things, x-rays, blood, this. And the following morning, I got a call from the hospital and they said, please, we're calling you from the hospital. We need you to come back to do another x-ray. Hey, I was afraid. And I was like, hope nothing happened. And I'd heard stories of, people that maybe they did their x-rays and it wasn't okay and they couldn't get their PR. So I was afraid. I was like, oh. But I eventually went back, did it, and then they said it was okay. But I kept asking them what had happened. But they said they didn't read it properly, and I think we were the last ones to do our X-ray that day, so maybe the person was in a hurry. So when I went there, they did it properly and all of that. But I was scared. Oh, hey, but keep it going, keep going. So now it makes sense. Like what you're saying actually makes sense. It makes sense. What I said, what you're saying makes sense. That if one person is inadmissible, it would affect everyone.
medically,
Medically,
so it's going
medically.
to affect the rest of the family. Yes, that's correct. So, but if your high blood pressure is under control, use your medication, everything is fine, and you can go to the clinic, present to them, I use my medication, my breathing is this, blah, blah, blah. The panel can still pass the results.
Okay.
They can still pass it. Another one is TB, tuberculosis.
Wow.
Tuberculosis, yes.
Wow.
That can result in medical inadmissibility. So that's why people that have such ailments, they have to do a lot of check and ensure everything is clear in their system before their medical can be passed. I've gotten somebody that I helped in the past that did his medical like 5 times because of TB.
Wow.
Yes. And this lady spent so much money doing series of tests. So people need to be mindful of the head when they are planning to migrate to Canada.
So
Do you now know also HIV is also like a communicable disease that can result to inadmissibility. So if your medical reports fall within certain thresholds and the panel felt this is fine, so they can equally pass it. So any disease that can lead to untimely death, or that can cause danger to public health in Canada, those are medical inadmissible. They fall under medical inadmissibility. So medical inadmissibility is a different topic on its own. So a time will come we treat that as well. So
let me note it down.
okay. So
Okay.
declaring employment experience which you do not have. Declaring on your form. Declaring on your form the work experience you do not have. That is material fact. That is material fact. So that can induce error in decision making. So for example, you work like 2 years as a customer service person, and because you learned that this administrative knock is in demand, so you check your knock and claim you are 1221. You submit your application and everything seems to be going well, and the officer find out that you lied for claiming 1221 instead of 6235. That is material fact. So yes, so claiming the job that you do not have experience in is a material fact. So 5 years ban, it's awaiting the person on that such condition.
Wow.
That one is marriage of convenience, MOC.
Sorry to interrupt you. Can you hear me? KSA, can you hear me? Oh, I think it's hanging. Hello? Can you hear me?
So
Can you hear me?
we can't hear you anymore.
You can hear me?
We can hear you now. We can hear you now.
Okay, nice.
We can hear you.
I wanted to just quickly chip in something on what you said about the work experience part. I know that I know some people. I know a couple in Nigeria that got into trouble because their agent got a letter for the husband was the principal applicant, very young couple, and they had good work experience and all of that. But the agent they were using said he has a company that he normally uses to give letters to his clients to prove maybe like a certain number of years of work experience. And that was what the agent did for them. Meanwhile, if they had used their own work experience, they would have been fine. Like they would have been very okay. So
Exactly.
I guess maybe the visa officer, the immigration officer, consulate officer must have noticed that that company was reoccurring. Like it was that same company giving people letters. How come everybody in this company is going to Canada? So they called them in
Yes.
for an interview. So they had to go to Ghana, and they got into trouble, and so yeah, they couldn't do it. And this guy in question was like, as at that time, I think he was about 29 or something. He was a young guy, good scores, good everything, you know. But his agent put him in trouble. Oh my God, KSA is hanging. Can you hear me, KSA?
Okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
No, I can hear you. I can
Okay.
hear you. We can hear
Okay.
you.
So you were about to talk about marriage. I think marriage. You were about to talk about marriage.
Yeah. So, okay, engaging in a non-genuine marriage, that's called MOC, marriage of convenience.
Okay.
Like, for example, because you want to beat um, the, the right channel, you don't want to go through the right channel. You now engage in marriage of convenience. So that is material fact. So these are the things that can induce error in decision making. And if any of these occur, then it's a 5 years ban.
Wow.
So I'm going to share non-material facts now. Non-material facts would not induce error. For example, you make a mistake in your date of birth on your application. So you make a mistake and you want to correct that. So that is not material fact because something or possibly you make an error. For example, you want to, instead of writing June, because we usually select through drop down, then you chose July. So that because it's not significant. So that's not material fact. So the officer, explain yourself to the officer, so your explanation could be acceptable.
Okay.
Could be
That makes
acceptable.
sense.
Yeah. So, for example, indicating you are single when you are a widow. You can see widow and single. Technically, you can say somebody that is widow is single, and somebody that is single. So that is not material fact because you can misjudge them or read the question wrong.
Wrong. Yeah.
The
Yeah.
officer read the question wrong. That said, oh, that is still single. So yes. So just write to them and say, oh, sorry. I meant to choose the widow, but I make a mistake in my application. I chose single. So
Single.
that's kind of a thing. So that is not material fact. Yes. So providing correct and consistent information on series of form, but in one of the form, you provided limited um, information. For example, coming to Canada, we have a lot of forms. IMM 567, IMM 770, IMM something something. And all of them are somehow repetitive. So when you're now filling the form, maybe you skip one or you didn't provide details in one of the application. So, but you've provided in another one. So that is not still material fact. So that you can write back to them and tell them, oh wow, an error occurred while filling my application. So I think this is incomplete. So you can quickly update them through the web form, and so that can be acceptable as well. So you can see the difference between material fact and
And
non-material fact.
non-material.
So material facts, we told you material fact is 5 years ban. Non-material facts does not warrant 5 years ban. So that can simply be addressed by the applicant to the officer. So, oh, I forgot to do this. I forgot to do that. I'm just updating you as per my application. So now, what is that the solution when you find yourself under misrepresentation? So the number one solution is this. An officer, after spotting the misrepresentation facts, we write a letter to you telling you that we discovered that you misrepresent in your application. They will either give you room for an interview, or they will send a letter called Procedural Fairness Letter, PFL.
Okay.
So the PFL letter will state all the allegations and what the officer discovered while reviewing your application. It is onus on you that you must provide good answer in response to the officer's allegation. If you can provide good and convincing answers to the officer's allegation, then you will be given the 5 years ban.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
So they will give you the second chance, explain yourself, why is this happening, and if you can justify why that happened, so you're going to still have your 5 years ban. So that is why it is important when you have a procedural fairness letter or a letter from the office stating that explain yourself as per this misrepresentation. Don't do it yourself. Reach out to somebody that is knowledgeable, either a consultant, either a lawyer, or either a law firm. They will help you out in addressing misrepresentation. So that is one way the officer can get back to you and say, okay, explain yourself. In some situation, you might not have the opportunity. The officer might just make his decision final. So if that is the case, and you're 100% sure of yourself, you can challenge this in court.
Okay.
You can challenge this in court and say, I didn't misrepresent any material fact in my application. So approach the court, get a lawyer to do that for you, then things can turn around. So those are the way of addressing misrepresentation. So, for example, my firm provides services for that. So we help you to address cases of misrepresentation. But if it's cases that is clear you misrep in your application, we will let you know on the spot that, sorry, we can't handle this for you because it's a clear fact of misrepresentation. And we've seen that there is no error in law by the officer. So we can't represent you on that. But if it's something we find out that, no, we can still push this, we can do this for you, then we do that. So that is solution to misrepresentation when it occurs in your case. And it's not becoming so rampant among applicants that they are getting this 5 years ban. Some of them that are going for province nomination, they lie on their application that they have family members in the province.
But they don't.
And by the time
Can't hear you, KSA. It's hanging. KSA is hanging. Oh my God. Network. I might have to end this live right now.
I'm back.
Are you back now? Okay. Hello.
Hello, I think it's the network.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's the network.
Okay. Perfect.
Hello, I'm back. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
Okay, let's continue.
So basically, there is no a high case of misrepresentation happening on files.
You were talking about the province one that is happening in the.
Okay. So for the province, so people usually misrep that they have family members there, and eventually, province once they discover that, so it attracts 2 years ban for the province.
Wow.
So most provinces ban you for 2 years, and once a province bans you, you can apply to the federal program. So you have to serve your ban with the province before you can apply to the federal program. And eventually, if you lie to the province and you're able to get a nomination, then at the federal level, if the officer review your application and find out that you lie, so that is misrep. So if you don't have family in Canada. So, because when you claim that you have a family member and you don't have one, that's inducing, that's inducement. Because you'll be getting extra points, and whereas you don't need to get those points.
And meanwhile, the family member would have already declared their own family members when they got their own PR. Would have written down all their siblings' names and their parents' names in the application.
Yes. So these are some of the things people should not be doing. So one thing with Canada application process or visa process is you are not there to redeem the image. You are submitting. Officer is making decision on what they receive. So the honors is on you to be truthful in your application. So that is mostly with misrepresentation. For example, I could remember some years back, I have somebody that submitted his application, put in his POF, and before the decision, before the final decision of the officer, this person withdrew the POF. And the officer now asks for updated statement of account.
No more money.
No more money. So this guy rushed to a friend of his that works in the bank. They cook up a document. They docs a document for them, and the guy sends it to the visa officer. Oh, this is my PO. So the officer checks and find out that this is a fraudulent document. So when the officer finds out this is a fraudulent document, they ask him, "Can you explain the source of this financial statement?" So the guy could not explain. So basically, once they issue a procedural fairness, they give you timeline to submit your response. If you know you can't meet the timeline, you can ask for more time. They permit you to ask for more time. That's why I love Canada immigration. I love it so much. I love my country. I love Canada. They always give you that time.
KSA, you love your country.
I love my country. I'm not going to lie to you. Because we are so passionate. We are human. We love people. So we give you time to express yourself. So they will allow you to express yourself. They give you the time. You buy the time. Once you exhaust all your opportunity, then they will come up with a decision. The decision can either go your way or go the other way. So it's important when you have a procedural fairness letter, or when you find yourself in a case of misrepresentation, reach out to people that are knowledgeable.
And that can give you the right advice.
And one of them is the person talking right to you now, which is KSA. So you can reach us on +1 403 702 5389. Or you can send a mail to us at info@ksaimmigration.ca. Or you can go to our website at www.ksaimmigration.com. So,
and you can also check on the poster that I pasted for this live. All KSA's details are there as well, just in case you missed out.
You can also check out all Arike page as well, social space.
You always find KSA's details there, yeah.
On YouTube, on Instagram, so you can always get the information there.
Yeah.
So I think we have about 10-15 minutes.
For
so I can start taking
some questions. Okay, some people have already dropped their questions. So let me just quickly.
Yes, let's have them.
Yeah, let me just quickly scroll and just get those who dropped questions. But before I find the question, I want to quickly ask a question. So what if someone has had a child in America and the person applied? Because this almost happened to me. Because one of my kids was born in America, and I almost thought I would not need to include him in my application until I now sat down and thought about it properly and said, oh, even if he was born in America, he doesn't have a permanent resident, he doesn't have PR here in Canada, so I put him. But I know that some people have made mistakes in the past where they gave birth in America and they didn't include that child in the application. Now, would that, and then they later on, maybe wrote a letter or tried to put the child in. So does that also constitute misrepresentation?
See, misrepresentation is all about if it's going to make, or if it's going to affect in terms of decision making, if it's going to induce error in what the officer is going to be doing. So, for example, if this child is not medically examined, because critically, every family member must be examined. And when they say examination in Canada, it means medical examination as well as permits police clearance certificate. So, like, if that child is not examined, then it could be material facts. But if that child is examined, but you did include and you later update them that, oh, I forgot this information, but I'm including that, but he has been examined as member of the family class, then that will not be a material fact.
Okay.
So it's a two-way answer. So if not examined and you didn't disclose it, that can induce error, that be a material fact. But if that child is examined, but you forgot to include, and later update your record and say, and mention to them, oh, I forgot to include my child, so that's not a material fact.
Okay.
So because that child was examined.
Okay, so I have a question. Thank you so much for that, KSA. I have a question from Princeton Gerald. Princeton says, what if the refusal is over 15 years? Are we required to declare such? Can you hear me? Because my screen is hanging. Network, oh. Yeah, it was hanging. Okay, so Princeton Gerald says, what if the refusal is over 15 years? Are you required to declare such? So meaning that, I guess the person was refused the visa over 15 years ago.
Every refusal must be disclosed. Whether, even if it's 100 years ago, if you are still alive, disclose it. It doesn't hurt you from disclosing it. It should not negate your getting the visa to Canada. Any country you have been refused visa or entry or banned, it could be banned, disclose it. Please. Any country on planet Earth, disclose it. So go ahead.
Okay, this one is not a question. This is a comment. This is from Duton Salvador. Duton says, sorry to cut in, but I believe a material fact is an information which would invariably, directly or indirectly help determine the outcome of a visa application. Did you get that? It was hanging again. KSA, did you get that? Can you hear me now? Now I can't hear you. I cannot hear you. I can't hear you too. Can you hear me now? We have to. Oh my God. Why? Can you hear me? I can't hear you. Okay. So we are going back live. Um, Hi, YouTubers. So I'm definitely going to post a full video here of me talking to KSA. Don't worry, because I know you can only, hear a little bit. You can't hear everything, but I'm going to post a full video. I'll do that for you guys. Hi, welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? Um, I'm so sorry about the interruption. Let me just try to get in touch with KSA. 1 minute. Okay, so yeah, KSA is here. Perfect. So let me just get him on and we can continue with our live video. So yeah. Okay, KSA, welcome back.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
So we wait for like few more people.
Yeah, let's just wait. Let's wait for a couple of more people. Maybe and some people already put down their questions. I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm sorry, it's the connection. I apologize. I see you all waving. I'm waving back at you. Thank you so much for coming back. Please share this video. You can also tell your friends to join. I'm going to pin the topic so that anybody that bumps into us already knows what we're talking about. So please share. We're talking about misrepresentation under Canadian immigration. Please share this video. We're not going to start talking until we are. KSA, how many? Should we do 15 or 20?
Yeah, let's do 15.
So once we're 15, we'll start. So you need to share this video. Share it mainly to people you know will need it. Your friends in Nigeria, your family in Nigeria. Share it so that they don't make mistakes that other people have made. And if they've made those mistakes already, share the video so that they can hear from KSA and possibly get in touch with him afterwards so that he can help them solve the problem at hand. But yes, hope everyone is doing great. As I mentioned earlier on, share this video. We're not going to give out information until we are 15. So if you are here, share this video, tell your friends to join. If you have any questions, please put your questions down. And if you wrote a question in the previous live video, I'm sorry to announce to you that your question is gone. It's gone with the video. And you have to rewrite your question here. I was able to write down some questions before the video went off. So if you are lucky enough, then your question will be here. It will be written down. I was able to write down about 2 or 3. That's why it took me a while to come back on. So yeah, once we're 15, we're going to start. If we're not 15, we're not saying anything. We'll just be here looking at everyone. Okay, we're 15 now. But if we're 15, I believe we can become 16 or even 17. Because 15 can drop. See, 15 is already 14. So share this video. Tell your friends to join. Tell your family to join. Most especially your friends and family who are abroad, who are not in Canada, so that they can also learn a thing or two from what we're saying. Okay, perfect. We're 16. So yeah, KSA, let's keep it going. Should I read another question?
Yeah, go ahead.
So I was reading a comment.
The comments, the last comment.
Yeah.
With the last comment.
So I didn't really take note of it, but I know that she was talking about something about material facts, like maybe trying to define what material facts were.
Okay.
Yeah, so like I guess she was trying to add to what you were saying, like give more information. So it wasn't a question, but I have a question from Stephen Aniche. I don't know if Stephen is here. Stephen, if you are here, give us a thumbs up because I put your question down from the previous video. So Stephen Aniche, if you are here, I need a thumbs up from you so that I can ask your question for you and get an answer from KSA. Okay, so I can't see Stephen, but let me still ask because this question
Go ahead.
would benefit other people as well. So Stephen says, if I don't state my side hustle in my personal history, would that be deemed misrepresentation?
That's material fact. We've just said, say, like for example, the officers have their methodology or their ways of checking on everybody. So if you never disclose you have any side also, and the officer eventually find out by himself or herself, then that is withholding material fact. So this side also could be something not permitted in Canada. Could be something they need to do more due diligence on.
Okay.
So because of that, that's withholding material fact. People should never make the mistake. Disclose all your employment history. It doesn't mean your application is not going to get approved. Disclose everything. And I'm going to give you guys one source of reference. Officers go to LinkedIn to check people out. And you can try that at Surveillance. So do a Google search about your name. A lot of things will pop up because we all have what is called social footprint. So we need to be mindful of that. Be honest in your application. Okay, let me give you a scenario. There was a friend of mine. The guy worked with one of the multinationals in Nigeria. Top multinationals oil firm in Nigeria. And he also has his own business he's doing. So when I was working on his application, I told him, you need to lay every fact out there. You're going to get a reference letter from your company. And your side also, is it a registered company? Yes. So we submitted all these documents. And with that, everything went well with the application. And as I speak to you, the guys in Canada are over a year now. So
Okay.
they have to disclose side also.
Okay, so let me give you an example. So for example, what if you are like maybe you're an accountant and you work with maybe Deloitte or wherever, and then you also sell clothes by the side. Maybe you sell like Ankara jackets, but it's not a registered business, or maybe you sell wigs or creams or something. Do you also have to disclose that in your application? This is not you selling it like a structured business, but it's just like a side hustle where it's not even registered. You just like, maybe people always say, oh, I like your jacket, so you just buy plenty and sell. Or I like your hair, you just buy a lot of wigs and you just sell to your colleagues at work. Do you have to disclose such?
Arike, in as much as the fact that this can be linked to you, disclose.
Okay. So if you disclose and you now don't have proof, you don't have proof that that business is registered because the business is not even registered. You don't have a certificate of incorporation.
You have the right to explain yourself. Do a letter of explanation stating that, oh, I just use these, I do this part-time to make some extra money, and because of that, it's not a registered business. Because let me tell you the reason. If you should submit your statement of account, some of your friends will have paid into your account as, oh, Arike is, just use any name.
Money for Ankara.
From Arike's Ankara. And the officer is seeing Arike's Ankara on your, excuse me, what's this about? So in a nutshell, it's better you disclose all these things. Put a letter of explanation. That saves you all this. But not disclosing it and not allow the officer to bring it to your attention. It's a problem.
Okay. Nice one. Thank you. Okay, so someone says, what is the right title? This is Jane. Jane Fad. Jane, if you are here, I'm about to read your question. Just give me a thumbs up. I'm not sure you're here. So Jane says, what is the right title for someone who is divorced? For a woman who is divorced? Because after she wrote someone, she now wrote in brackets, a woman. The right title.
The right title. On every one of our applications, there is room for divorce. It's there.
Yeah, single, married.
Marriage, divorce is there. So just pick divorce and that's it. So if you are not single, see, you can look at it as being single, but your situation is divorce. Because, for example, let me tell you, the reason why you mention divorce because probably you have child, you have some children with the person.
Okay, Jen is here. Jen is giving a thumbs up. Okay, yeah.
For example, you have children with that person, and you have the full custody of those kids. So you need to submit those documents from the court that give you the right to have a full custody of those
Of the children.
So technically, you are not single but divorced. So mentioning that you are divorced, and that's it. So that's okay.
Okay, perfect. Thank you. If you guys have any more questions,
I just asked, what's the meaning of PR?
the full meaning of PR.
Sorry for using our short term.
We apologize.
Consultant, we use that. So it's permanent residency. So that's what it means.
Yeah, PR is permanent residency. And we mentioned POF before. POF is proof of funds.
Exactly.
So
bear with us.
and thank you for asking, because my phone just fell, because we just, sometimes we assume everyone knows. Okay, beautiful Yemi says, my question, please. Yemi, what's your question? Let me scroll back. I must have missed out on your question. I apologize. Maybe Yemi asked the question.
Somebody asked a question now. Can a job offer fall under misrepresentation? If the job offer is not genuine and you submit an application thinking that job offer is genuine, that's falsehood. So that's misrepresentation.
Okay.
So if your job offer is not genuine and you submit such application to any of the high commission, so that is falsehood, that is misrepresentation.
Okay, perfect. So Antonia 22003 says, what should be the minimum balance in my bank account before applying for a Canadian visa? We talked about this last week.
Exactly. So basically, it depends on your family. It depends on the type of visa you want to apply for. The term visa is too general. Is it are you applying for permanent residency, or are you applying for study permits, or are you applying to come to Canada for visits? So each category just have different financial requirements. So that question needs to be specific for me to be able to give at least an answer.
Okay. And you can also go and watch all the other videos. They're on my page. The previous videos that KSA and I did last week, he answered all those questions. Today is about misrepresentation. So please try as much as possible to, put your question, make sure your questions apply to the topic of discussion, which is misrepresentation. Okay, so there's a question from Ike Mond. I have a brother who is not a graduate, but he wants to travel to Canada. Can he get a good pay job in Canada? You guys.
Anyway, let me give an answer.
Yes, please.
You need to have a post-secondary education to migrate to Canada as a skilled worker. So post-secondary education is important. So without that, there's no point trying. No point trying. So that's it.
Thanks. Beautiful Yemi, please. Beautiful Yemi Akins, I cannot find your question. So please, you can just type it again, because I've gone all the way up and it's not there. So you probably left your question in the previous video and I wasn't able to
I saw a question and somebody mentioned that if the job offer, as in he is a victim of fraudulent job offer. If you are a victim of a fraudulent job offer and you submit that to Government of Canada, the onus is on you as an applicant to know that the job offer you are given is genuine. So that's the misrepresentation.
Okay.
So you are submitting that. Even if a consultant is representing you and coincidentally putting wrong information or do something not right, the fault is not going to be on the penalty rather is not going to be on the consultant.
It's going to be on you.
On the applicants. It's going to be on you. So that's why it's always important. If you are hiring somebody to represent you, have a deep talk with the person. Question what the person is doing for you. Ask question. For example, let me give you a scenario. I have a particular application I'm processing now. I'm not submitting the application until I get a final clarity from my client. Both of us must agree on every content of the document I'm submitting on our behalf. So that is how it works. So if you are getting a consultant to help you in your application, you must come to the center